They laughed as they opened the emergency hatch mid-flight. A tiny yelp echoed through the cabin before the wind swallowed it whole. And just like that, those twisted Karen sisters tossed a living puppy from their private jet. For barking too loud. You'd think that kind of cruelty only existed in nightmares. But not his happened in broad daylight, 30,000 feet above Colorado skies, on a Wednesday morning. The flight crew was stunned, mouths agape, frozen in the horror of what they just witnessed. "Oh my God! Did you just?" gasped Amelia, the flight attendant, her eyes wide in disbelief. "Shut it," hissed Trisha Karen, brushing invisible lint off her fur coat like nothing had happened. "The damn thing was annoying. It's our plane. We do what we want." Her sister, Denise Karen, just sipped champagne with a smirk. "Besides, it was a rescue. We rescued ourselves from a headache." The co-pilot, shaking with fury, excused himself to the cockpit and quietly hit the emergency signal. He uploaded the cabin footage to the airline's encrypted server. Knew this wouldn't be handled with a memo. This was animal cruelty. This was madness. What the Karens didn't know. The owner of the airline, CEO Mariana Blake, was reviewing flight data in real time during a surprise audit. Her screen lit up with red flag footage from the jet's interior cameras. She hit play. And then silence. Horrified silence. A squeal. A laugh. A thump. And then nothing. She sat there frozen. Her face flushed red, lips trembling. "What the hell did I just watch?" Mariana whispered, trembling. No way. That's oh my God." She leaned forward, hands trembling, and replayed the video again. That yelp. That tiny helpless cry would be burned into her mind forever. With a single call to the FAA and the Department of Transportation, Mariana grounded the Karen sisters' flight before they even touched down in Aspen. The moment the wheels hit the tarmac, police were already waiting. Trisha and Denise looked out the window and scoffed. "Ugh. Are they seriously here for us?" Trisha rolled her eyes. "Tell them Daddy's lawyer will sue for harassment." But this time, Daddy's lawyer couldn't do a damn thing. Because Mariana herself walked up the steps of the grounded jet, flanked by 2 federal officers. She stood in the cabin doorway, gaze sharp as broken glass. "Get off my plane," she said, voice low and deadly calm. Denise stood up, trying to smile. "I think there's been some misunderstanding." "No misunderstanding," Mariana cut her off. "You committed felony animal cruelty. And oh, by the way, that annoying puppy belonged to my goddaughter." Silence. Like death had just stepped into the room. "You what?" Trisha whispered, color draining from her face. Mariana didn't flinch. That was her emotional support dog. Her therapy dog. He was only 6 months old. And you murdered him midair for a laugh. But there's no proof. We have full footage. Audio. Even heat sensor logs showing the door opened mid-flight. You forged the pet documentation to bypass approval protocols. And that's federal fraud. The sisters panicked. "You can't do this." "Oh, I already did," Mariana replied with venom. "You're banned from flying any U.S. airspace. Effective immediately. But we have a fundraiser in Maui next week." Denise cried. "Try swimming." The Karen sisters were arrested on the tarmac. The internet caught fire within hours. Hashtags like Puppy Justice and Karen Flight Ban went viral. Mariana's company posted the full incident footage, with faces blurred for legal reasons, and the outrage was nuclear. But here's the kicker. A month later, the sisters sued Mariana, sued for emotional damages and defamation. Can you believe that? They claimed they were traumatized by the backlash. That their reputations were destroyed unfairly. That the video was forged. Well, the lawsuit backfired. Mariana's legal team brought in whistleblowers, original flight data, and even a vet who confirmed the microchip signal from the puppy stopped at the exact altitude and time matching the footage. Their lawyers couldn't explain the fraud. Couldn't spin the truth. Couldn't even look the judge in the eye. The judge dismissed the case with prejudice and opened an investigation into perjury and attempted fraud. And Mariana? She took it one step further. She partnered with an animal rights group, turned the footage into a nationwide PSA, and renamed her private fleet, Justice Air. Each plane now has a photo of that lost puppy Max painted on its tail, along with a plaque that reads, "Never again." As for the Karens, their luxury accounts frozen. Corporate sponsors fled. And when the feds raided their Instagram-famous animal sanctuary in Malibu, they uncovered more lies: forged adoption papers, fake rescue claims, and even donations funneled into offshore accounts. Fraud on fraud on fraud. Now they're both facing real prison time. And somewhere out there, maybe just maybe Max finally got the justice he deserved. If this story shocked you like it did me, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more stories that expose the truth and serve real karma.